A lot of that is in limbo. Some are opening up, and in some states, well, that's a different story. Right now, we are joined by Jayla Whitfield, Fox News, giving us some insight in Atlanta. How you doing today, Jayla?
I'm good, Michael. You know, for many of those summer camps, this summer is unlike any other. But for those that are planning to open up their doors, they say they're preparing to make sure things are safe before campers arrive.
Put your arms out like this. If you're touching someone, step over.
Day camps in Georgia are opening their doors, but overnight camps are waiting for the green light. Georgia Mountains YMCA day camp starts at the end of May, but this year things will be different.
Normally they get to swim and go on field trips, and that's not going to happen, at least for the month of June, as we reevaluate for July.
That camp usually attracts about 300 kids.
We're capping our summer day camp at 196. However, we don't let parents enter the facility for drop-off and pickup.
Staff at the camp are changing the daily routine to protect the employees and children.
So when a child does show symptoms or becomes ill while they're here, we do keep them in an isolated area until their parent can come pick them up.
Kennel says they are expected to hit capacity this summer, but overnight camps like Rock Eagle in Georgia still aren't allowed to open.
We have delayed the opening of our summer camping program till late June, early July.
The campground has over 50 cabins with more than 1,000 beds for campers. These cabins may be left empty if overnight camps are forced to stay closed.
We're not set up to do day programs. It'd be difficult because that's just not the kind of business that we're actually in.
Smith says the camp is already facing a financial hit because they have canceled summer programs through the end of June at all 5 locations.
That hit is about 45% of our annual revenue. It's in the millions of dollars.
The 5 camping centers in Georgia that Smith oversees may be empty this summer for the first time in decades.
And if we feel like we can safely operate our facilities under those guidelines, we'll make every attempt to do so. But at the same time, if those guidelines are more restrictive than we feel like we can comply with, we won't try to operate camp.
Now, that Rock Eagle summer camp is one of many camps that is staying closed. And in Arizona, camps are also staying closed, day camps and overnight. Michael?
Jayla, are there any states that are doing overnight stays for the summer camps?
Well, actually, Texas is doing that. They actually just started today opening up their camps. Overnight and day camps will be open in Texas, but they have to follow the CDC guidelines.
Yeah, it just seems like there's such a fine line. People want to try to get back that normalcy and have a summer experience for their loved one, but at the same time, got to be safe for everybody involved there. So we truly appreciate your insight.
It's definitely a risk.
Yeah, it's definitely a risk, and something that you got to weigh, though, for so many people out there and their families. Jayla Whitfield, thank you so much for joining us and giving us your insight and that story. We appreciate it.